Right guys, so in today's video we're going to be switching up things just a little bit here, and I will be doing a supplement tier list. Now I know I've done a bunch of these in the past, but today I just want to bring it back. Guys, I just want to make this abundantly clear that supplements are meant to be supplemented for a reason. You have to have a great diet, and they are not necessary unless you use my code. Then again, if you use my code, supplements are very necessary. No, but seriously, you don't need supplements in order to build an amazing physique, and this tier list will simply make things easier for everyone else out there. Now again, my opinion is going to be heavily influenced into this tier list, and if I'm missing any supplements on this list, please feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I'm sure I am missing a bunch of these, I'm not gonna lie, but these are just the ones that sort of came to my head, and I can see I already have a couple of duplicates on there, but hey, that's okay. Let's just go ahead and hop into it. I'm gonna start off at BCAAs. Now guys, I feel like it's a gym trend, a gym sense of like a hazing ritual to buy BCAAs, because you walk into the GNC, you walk into the vitamin shop, and they go, listen bro, buy the BCAAs. This shit is like steroids. And guys, let me tell you what, that couldn't be farther from the truth, but you have to go through it anyway, and that's how you sort of get your gym bro card. So BCAAs, assuming you have the proper diet in hand, is a solid F tier. Granted, they can make your stuff pretty good, your little liquid taste pretty good, pause. But BCAAs is an F tier. Now, creatine is on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, and it can provide abundance of benefits. So that's why I'm going to head and put creatine on S tier. No guys, it's not going to hurt your kidneys, it's not going to hurt your liver, and it's not going to cause hair loss. Yeah, it's happened before, but this is an overall very, very safe supplement. Again, ask your doctor before you take any of these supplements, but these are very good supplements, and this can even promote brain health. Next, now this one's a very controversial one. We have Mass Gainer. Now for me, Mass Gainer plays a pretty good place in my heart, or should I say a bad place in my stomach. Now, when I was 115 pounds, Mass Gainer was my best friend. That was my girlfriend at the time. I remember slinging back serious Mass Gainer, not even a plug, but I remember slinging that back every single day. And I would have the worst stomach aches possible, but I just wanted to gain weight. Now, these can be very hated on in the industry, but for me, I think Mass Gainer is not an F because I liked it so much. So for that reason, I'd say it's a C. If you can stomach it, I don't think it's completely useless. Now, the serving sizes aren't the best, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in C. Now, multivitamin. Now, this tier list doesn't have a D. I would go ahead and put the multivitamin right in the middle. I think that Dr. Mike Israetel puts multivitamin in sort of the perfect analogy.
It's kind of like if your office has a machine that like laminates your paper, and you make a big presentation to like the board, and it's like you just throw your shit into the laminator, and 10 minutes later it comes out, and it costs nothing to you really. It's just 10 minutes of your time, and you want to make an impact. You put so much work into this presentation, you might as well make it look nice. So laminate the fucking thing. It comes out all plasticky, and people are like, man, Sam, this is serious stuff. Good job, Johnson. You got the promotion, Sam. That's exactly how it's going to happen, to the letter. So just the same way, you work so hard at stuff, and you give a shit, and you eat well, and you train. You might as well take a multivitamin, multimineral to kind of round out everything and make sure you don't have any holes in your program.
Pre-workout. Now, pre-workout for me, I'd go ahead and put an S. But realistically, I don't think it deserves an S tier for most people. I don't take pre-workout every day, but when I do, or let me rephrase that, I don't do full scoops of pre-workout every day. I go ahead and I put half scoops, quarter scoops, because pre-workout has a lot of things, especially if you get a good brand pre-workout. I recommend Gorilla Mode. I think it's an amazing pre-workout, or Echo Vision. Now, for pre-workout, if you get a good pre-workout, it can help with a bunch of things besides caffeine. It can help a lot with your pumps, your focus, the blood flow, endurance, everything. I think pre-workout is an amazing thing, and I would go ahead and put it at A tier. Now, if you don't want to get addicted to the caffeine or you're hitting a night workout, I recommend getting a non-stim pre-workout, and it's essentially the same thing, just without the caffeine. Whey protein, I think this goes without saying, is an S tier product. It's tried and true, it's tested, and sometimes it's hard to get enough protein in your body, so that's why I believe that whey protein is just a solid S tier. Now this one, I don't think I have to say much. Test boosters, go ahead and throw that in F tier. It's not going to do much unless you're an old man or you've completely taken your test out of proportion. Next up, we have a carb powder. Now, I personally have never had a carb powder, and I am definitely interested in trying it. I heard it can be bad for your stomach. It's definitely not essential. You can go ahead and get a Rice Krispie, but the pumps are insane. So I've heard. So I'd go ahead and put carb powder at a C tier. This one is definitely, you could argue B tier, but I think it's a C tier. It's definitely not needed compared to all of these. Fish oils, tried and true, amazing. It's an S tier. It's a great staple for any person to have, working out or not working out. We've already covered BCAAs, so that doesn't need to go in there. We'll go ahead and put that towards the end. Next up here, beta-alanine. Now this one causes the itchy butthole. Some people love it, some people hate it. For me, I am a sucker for good beta-alanine. It is so amazing for endurance. It helps you get that extra rep in, and I absolutely love it. That's why I'm going to go ahead and put beta-alanine in a B tier, because I know a lot of people hate this, but I love it. So my bias definitely comes into play in here. Now, I don't know if you knew this or not, but just like creatine, you have to load beta-alanine for it to have any effect on the body, and I know some people wouldn't want to do that. Next up, we have L-carnitine. Now, if we're talking about the pills or the liquid L-carnitine, it's an F tier. I'm sorry, it doesn't do a whole lot. It is not bioavailable enough in the body in order to do anything. And for that reason, I have L-carnitine at F. Now, I haven't done too much research on injectable L-carnitine. I've seen a lot of ads on it. I've seen a lot of sponsorships. So for that, I'd probably put that in an A or an S. But again, I haven't done the most research, so I wouldn't want to put that under anything. This last supplement that I have on the list here is something that I have just recently been trying. I've been seeing ads all over it, and I'm like, screw it, man. I have an Amazon gift card. I'm going to go ahead and splurge a bit. In the moment I saw this, I was like, okay, I'm a little skeptical, but I'm going to go ahead and try it. And what I'm talking about is liquid glycerol by More Plates, More Dates, or Gorilla Mind. Now, I didn't know much about it at first, but I went ahead and tried it. Y'all, it could be placebo, I don't know, but this has given me some of the best pumps I've ever had in my life. Now, I will admit, this isn't for the weak of stomach. If you have a weak stomach, deadlift day, squat day, I definitely wouldn't recommend it. But y'all, my chest, my biceps, my legs, they feel like absolute water balloons mixed with sandbags, and I can't even move them because the pump is so good. Again, could be placebo. Maybe it's because I've had a little extra carbs those days. I don't know. But for me, guys, I freaking love glycerol. Definitely not needed. But for me, this niche product right here is absolutely amazing, and I highly recommend anyone to try out glycerol, specifically the liquid glycerol. It doesn't have any taste. It definitely makes your drinks a little bit more viscous, but I love this product so much, and it has become a main staple in all of my pre-workout meals. So guys, for me, Liquid Glycerol gets an S tier. It is some of the best pumps ever, and I have to put an S. So guys, I think that'll pretty much wrap it up today. This is my supplement tier list. Again, supplements aren't needed, but hopefully this list can help some people out. And if I missed something, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I think that'll pretty much wrap it up today. If you enjoyed watching, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.